On this episode, Friday and Mondays. Hey everybody, this is the Quarter Show, and today let's talk about Friday and Monday. So, man,
I don't want to talk about Friday and Monday.
I know.
Friday and Mondays don't exist.
I know. We hear it a lot. So
Today is supposedly it's Monday.
They never come. They never come. So when you're in the trenches and you're selling and things like that, and the prospects, you hear this a lot. We joke about it here internally, and you hear Friday and Monday. Everything in the world happens on Friday and Monday. By the way, everything apparently, according to everybody in the business world, happens on Friday and Monday. So if it's already Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, you're going to be hearing, you know what, let's have a call on Friday. Let's push this off until Friday. We make all decisions on Friday. We're going to have our meetings on Friday. We're going to talk about it on Friday. Everything happens on Friday. By the time you let the week slide by and you get to Thursday or Friday and you're talking to prospects on Thursday or Friday, what you're hearing is, we're going to talk on Monday, we're going to have a meeting on Monday, we're going to decide on Monday. Everything happens on Monday. It's Friday or Monday, and everybody procrastinates and pushes it all into these times. And so, for you, your job is to control the cycle. You have to control time. You have to control time, and you have to control the prospect. I know control's
Guide.
Yeah, control is also just a taboo word. I know people are afraid of controlling people, but here's the deal. You have to control people and control the circumstance and control the outcome to have it land where you want it to land. And you can't accept Friday or Monday, because those are procrastination days. Those are days when things are pushed off. And what it really means when you hear Friday or Monday is a prospect is telling you that they haven't confronted it, they haven't looked at it, they haven't decided, there's lingering questions, there's lingering things that haven't been addressed, you haven't sold them, they're not confident, they don't understand, and they're not about to make a decision, and Friday and Monday is not going to change that.
Exactly, and like when it comes up where it's like, even if you're having a conversation, you're going over a product or whatever you're going to sell, and then it could be any time of the week, and you say, great, I'm going to send over a proposal, when should I follow up, or when should we have our next conversation to review it? A very high percentage of the time, it's Monday. You give me through the weekend and we'll connect next Monday and this and that.
Yeah.
And wonderful, totally understand. So, hey, I would love to connect this week if possible. I mean, you just guide it back. It's very easy to do, but the default response is going to be Monday. Sometimes it'll be Friday, but it's going to be Monday. These days that don't exist, Friday, folks leave early or meetings do or don't happen. Meetings, anyway, that's a whole other topic. But yeah.
So it's just control. Procrastinate. You gotta kill the procrastination, and you have to make the cycle land when you want it to land. And so when you're on the phone, a prospect's telling you, we're gonna talk on Friday, be like, you know what? Yeah, I hear that a lot. And here's the thing. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to propose that we do it on. Let's set up a meeting on Wednesday or Thursday. Now, outside of time and outside of setting this up, who else do you have to talk to? What else is happening on this cycle? Is there anything about this that you're not sold on? What do you think about this price? Go qualify it a little further. Dig. Ask questions and dig in and find what is making them say Friday or Monday, because there's some outness, there's some thing that's happening where they're not sold, they're not confident, they don't know, they need approval. There's something that you don't know that's not being said, and it's causing procrastination, and it's causing them to kick the can down the road.
They might be really close. They might be really close or very interested, but I guarantee you they are not sold. They're absolutely not sold.
No.
And I've interacted with many salesmen who've been confused by this or didn't see it or deceived. Not that the prospect is trying to deceive you, but it is a deception. It
Right.
It is a not real thing. So, this sounds so great. You know what? Just give me through the weekend, and then next week we're going to talk. Not sold. Red alert. Got to do something. Got to find out exactly what Robert was talking about. Is there anything about the price? Anything about the product? Anything about what we've been talking about? Who else do you have to talk to? Is there another decision maker on the line? You have to find out. And you That's why.
Because time is not your friend, right? Time is not your friend, and And I've said this before, but time is not your friend. It's not working with you, it's working against you. It constantly ticks on and on and on. Time's not their friend as well, and they keep using time like time is going to solve something. We're going to talk about it on Friday. Oh, I'm just going to kick down the road. Why? Because they have to get approval from someone, and they have neglected to do that. They're not sure. They don't totally know. They don't understand. They're not sold on it. They don't want to spend the kind of money. There's something lingering there that maybe they haven't announced to you, maybe you haven't done a good job to pull it out, but the bottom line is it is there, and they're looking at other vendors, they're looking at other shops, there's something there, and if you take good care of them, you really understand your product or service, you really, really want to help them, you know it's the right thing for them, then push forward and just ask a couple questions and just go through a little further where you can get the information from them and say, look, outside of the timing and Friday or whatever, what's going to happen at that meeting, or what else do you need, or how do you feel about the price, or go over some different things, and then they'll originate that one thing that's sticking, right? And then you can tackle that and be like, okay, I understand. I didn't realize that was holding it up. So why don't we do blah, and then you can move it forward and take the time out.
And this is really key, and this may be a whole other topic, but I just want to comment, taking the time out of something, you don't know how much business you're losing, and you never will. And here's the thing, because when a prospect gets excited, interested, sold, confident, that if that is not handled like extremely skillfully and guided into becoming an actual client, that excitement and confidence will start to decline. And the amount of time that you allow to enter in, it'll decline to that degree, and then you'll have to rebuild it, or it won't be rebuildable at all. And you'll never know how much business you've lost.
Absolutely.
So you've got to remove time between initial interest and closing as a client.
Absolutely, and if you let Monday and Friday, the whole Monday and Friday syndrome happen, you're having to restart cycles over and over and over again. And you keep going back to like discovery and going back in the sales steps as opposed to continuing and getting it through.
And it's a little bit uncomfortable to do so. You have to know that Friday and Monday are a deception. They're smoke and mirrors a little bit, not because of some ill intent by a prospect, but just as a natural default that people have.
It's just what people do.
They're trying to be social. They're trying to
be social. And they don't realize that everybody else in the world is also saying Monday and Friday. They just know that for them, that they're saying Monday and Friday, and that's what everybody says, and that's just like a social protocol thing in business that's built in. But the thing is, everybody's saying it. Everybody's saying it. Everybody's doing it. It's really just a procrastination play. And I think deep down we all know that, right? Deep down, if we're honest with ourselves, we're all like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I procrastinate a little bit here and there.
Sure, but it's at the same time, it's not the prospect's job to be honest with themselves.
No.
It's the salesperson's job.
It's the salesperson's job. It's the salesperson's job to get it done. That's exactly right. You own the entire cycle. It's not up to them to originate what's bugging them. It's not up to them to say, hey, I have a consideration about this, or this is lingering.
And you go, Fred told me Friday and Monday, and he just doesn't understand that. Yeah, you're darn right he doesn't understand, and it's not his job.
That's not going to work.
It's your job. It's my job.
You can't blame them to get your sale, right? You need to get your sale. You need to take it all the way through and do what's right for them.
Exactly.
So that's the. I think that's a key point, and understand that the key thing to getting that solved is to control the cycle, to ask good questions, to get to the root of it, and then solve the problem and figure out why are they saying Friday and Monday? Why are they saying Friday and Monday? Don't let the can get kicked down the road. Figure what that thing is, and then solve that thing, and then work to take the time out of it. Look, here's the deal. If it can get done Friday or Monday, it certainly can get done today. Whatever deal, like if today is Tuesday and they're telling you Friday, I assure you, if you handle things correctly, you can get done Tuesday, being today, or Wednesday, or whatever. Any day is as good as any other day.
That's right.
Okay? And if they're sold on it, then they need to get started today, because time is urgent. Everything about what you're doing is urgent. You need to get things done now and move things into motion for a prospect. Certainly, if you have a great product, a business moves fast, and urgency. I can't stress urgency enough. You've got to take time out. You've got to move things down the road, not just to get the sale, but it's good for everybody. And the more times that they need to look at it, the more redundancies are involved. The truth is, the busier you get and the busier they get, and your lines get clogged. If you can handle something once and you can get it addressed and you get it move it down the line, get it wrapped up, you're effectively taking the time out of it, and you're actually making them and you more efficient.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's all we have for today, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at @TheQuarterShow. And hashtag the quarter.
Yeah.
Okay?
Awesome.
All right, thanks.